What do you get when you mix genius, ambition, and a hunger for world domination? You get Alexander the Great, one of history's most brilliant and enigmatic figures. From the dusty streets of Macedon to the deserts of Persia, his name struck fear, admiration, and awe into the hearts of millions. Just imagine, at an age when most of us are figuring out what we want for breakfast, Alexander was conquering the world. Today, we'll uncover 10 fascinating facts that prove why Alexander the Great's legacy still shakes the world more than 2,000 years later. Think of him like a cosmic conqueror, leaving his mark on the face of history. Get ready for a mind-blowing journey through time. Before he picked up a sword, Alexander picked up a book. Can you imagine a 13-year-old today wanting to study with a philosopher? Well, at that age, Alexander was tutored by none other than Aristotle, one of the greatest philosophers who ever lived. This wasn't just some casual tutoring session, folks. We're talking about deep dives into the very nature of reality, ethics, science, logic, and even medicine. Aristotle recognized young Alexander's insatiable curiosity and helped him develop a sharp intellect. It was this thirst for knowledge that later inspired his desire to explore and conquer far beyond Greece. Landscape forever. In over a decade of constant warfare across thousands of miles, Alexander never lost a battle. Let's put that into perspective. We're talking about ancient warfare. Hand-to-hand combat, chariots charging, arrows raining from the sky. And yet, Alexander emerged victorious time and time again. From the river Granicus to the epic battle of Gaugamela, his ability to outmaneuver, outthink, and outfight his enemies was legendary. His strategies are still taught in military academies today, a testament to his tactical genius. Chapter 4. A World Conquered, the Largest Empire in Antiquity. By the age of 30, Alexander had conquered a staggering portion of the known world. To put this into a modern context, imagine someone conquering, say, from New York City to Beijing. That's the kind of distance we're talking about, folks. His empire stretched from Greece to Egypt, across modern-day Turkey, Iran, Iraq, and all the way to the Indus River. No one before him, and few after, ruled such a vast territory so quickly. It's like he was driven by some kind of cosmic force, expanding outwards like the universe itself. Chapter 5. An ego the size of an empire, 20 cities bearing his name. Modest? Not exactly. Alexander wasn't shy about stamping his name on history. He founded over 20 cities, most of which he named Alexandria. I guess when you're conquering the world, you get to name a few places after yourself, right? The most famous Alexandria? That would be the one located in Egypt. It became a hub of trade, culture, and science for centuries, and remains a vibrant city today. It housed the legendary Library of Alexandria, a repository of knowledge that rivaled the Library of Congress in its scope. Chapter 6. Strategic Unions. Marriage as a Tool of Conquest. To secure loyalty from newly conquered lands, Alexander used marriage as a weapon of diplomacy. He understood that true power wasn't just about military might, but also about winning the hearts and minds of the people. He married Roxana, a Bactrian princess, and encouraged his soldiers to marry local women too. It wasn't just about love. It was about blending cultures and creating unity. He was essentially weaving together the very fabric of his vast empire. Chapter 7. During his time in Egypt, Alexander visited the Oracle of Siwa, a sacred site shrouded in mystery. This wasn't just any oracle, it was believed to be a direct conduit to the gods. And guess what? The high priest allegedly declared Alexander the son of Zeus Ammon, merging Greek and Egyptian beliefs. This divine recognition helped solidify his rule not just as a king, but as a living god in the eyes of many. Imagine that, being considered a god among men. Unlike most conquerors who imposed their ways on the conquered, Alexander did something different. He absorbed culture. He understood that to truly rule a vast and diverse empire, he needed to understand and even embrace the customs of those he conquered. He began wearing Persian clothes, employed Persian officials, and adopted royal customs like proskynesis, a ceremonial bow. This move shocked his Macedonian followers, who saw it as a betrayal of their traditions. But Alexander believed that blending cultures was key to ruling a diverse empire, a concept that seems remarkably progressive even today. In 300 23 BCE, just days before his next great campaign, Alexander fell ill in Babylon. He was only 32 years old, at the height of his power. It was a death that shook the known world. Was it malaria, typhoid, or even poison? To this day, historians debate the cause of his death. Imagine the greatest detective novel ever written, but the ending is missing. That's the mystery surrounding Alexander's death. What's clear is that his sudden passing left an empire without a plan, like a ship without a rudder. Alexander's empire was like a supernova. It burned bright but ultimately collapsed under its own gravity. He left no official heir, which in retrospect was a critical oversight. His generals, known as the Diadochi, were a power-hungry bunch. They fought brutal wars to carve out their own kingdoms, shattering the unity Alexander had so carefully constructed. His empire, once the largest in history, fractured into rival states. But here's the thing, the cultural blending he inspired lived on, leaving a lasting impact on the world. Alexander the Great didn't just conquer the world, he transformed it. In just 12 years, he spread Greek culture, language, and ideas across 3 continents. His influence shaped the Hellenistic age, and his name is still known in every corner of the globe. From undefeated general to godlike figure, he remains one of the most complex and fascinating leaders in world history. Which fact blew your mind the most? Was it his undefeated streak, his marriage strategy, or his adoption of Persian customs? Drop a comment below and share your favorite moment from Alexander's legendary life. If you enjoyed this dive into ancient history, hit that like button, subscribe for more AI-powered historical content, and ring the bell so you never miss a tale from the past. Thanks for watching Facts, History, Wars, where we bring the past to life one epic story at a time.